Alright, y'all, what up? It's your boy Curtis Beat Down. I'm going to talk to y'all today about Goku and a bit of his tool set and how he's used in combat. So, the thing with Goku is that he has a whole bunch of presets and they all got various skills on it, but I'm going to give you the general runaround of how Goku is used and how he was meant to be used. And pretty much, we're going to go from there and I'm going to use like one preset with the majority of skills that people tend to use. This will not be including Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue. Those will have their own videos because they have their own kind of game plan. Well, I like to call it game plan for playing. Let me tell you right now, Goku is a close range character who excels at closing in. So here's a hidden stat that no one really looks at. If you notice Goku's jump distance when he step vanishes, his jump distance is a lot farther than what most other characters are. Some characters can have farther or some have less, but his is, I say, above average. It only goes up even more slightly when he transforms, so when he increases speed. So real quick, we could talk about a mix-up tactic. So I could throw that out and hit a Kamehameha wave. But let's say if I miss all the closing in, then I can end up throwing an instant transmission. But Goku's always going to typically have a way in each one of his presets for him to evade and get out the way. So let's say you do close in and then you actually start off with a light attack and then you go into your heavy finisher, then you can, off the third hit, you could literally just make it invanishable, so they have to throw an evasive out. And the same move you use to evade, you can actually combine that into new combos. So even look at this with the signature 5 light into the heavies. So this is important to learn how to maximize these combos out, especially when people don't like to vanish and they want to try to get their stamina from the Joker state. You need to know how to finish combos. Even Goku's evasive, you could combo from that, so you can extend that and you could do a pretty good amount of damage depending on what skills you want to go to. So if you want to spend 2 bars of ki, well then you end up getting somewhere around 7,000 damage, which is good for an evasive. A variation of the signature combo, so if you go into the 5 lights and then you go into the heavy, then that light again, it should do a hard knockback on the ground so that you could combo with even an ultimate like Super Kamehameha wave. So you can even use that grounded combo for Super Spirit Bomb. And honestly, you don't need to break stamina for it. And I really don't encourage you to do that, because the thing is, they can't burst dash you and break your guard event. Unless they're really fast, like Dispo or something, Awaken, then they can't grab you out of it immediately. So they're kind of stuck. So going on a Super Kamehameha wave, you could jail them with Super God Fist and then instantly throw a Kamehameha wave. You have to get the input timing on point. And literally, they won't even be able to recover in time. Like, so after they recover, they're immediately hit with the hitbox of the Super Kamehameha wave. Results vary in lag, I will tell you that. So this could be another thing. So say like your opponent's stamina low, right? You don't have to just go for a stamina break. You could try something like that out and then do all that damage and then keep their stamina low. Now Goku's a totally different beast when we talk about him in Super Saiyan. So this form, he has the Super Saiyan effect. Let's talk about the differences in this. So as long as the connection is decent, after you grab them and you time it right, you have to time it right, you could catch them right after they recover and then hit them with a Kamehameha wave. They look kind of janky. Then Super Saiyan 3, instead of it being fully charged and hitting it from afar, what you would do is you would go right to their position and launch the attack. That's just Goku closing in. See, so I'm going to do another attack right now. I'm going to do another combo. If you time it right, you should be able to hit them with that, and as long as the connection is good. But now look at this. So now I'm Goku Super Saiyan. I have the Super Saiyan effect. I'm going to do the exact same combo, but this time it's even more guaranteed because I'm now tracking them. See, so right here we could go into a heftier combo. So we go into his signature. I'm going to go into a charge ki blast, instant transmission, Super God Fist, and I'm going to throw out that Kamehameha wave again, and it's a lot faster when it's charged at max. So that's why you got to charge it at max, and then it's just the timing is on point. But I could do the same combo with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then I charge it up, and then it's going to go right to them. So they have to move, but more than likely they're going to be trapped. Also, Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 brings a speed bonus effect as well. I can't remember the exact amount right now, but just notice that it also buffs that as well. So you could also use that to your advantage. All this helps with Goku closing in and dealing with his light attacks and his heavy attacks. They've also been varied. So the charge attacks now teleport. This is just another one of Goku's mix-ups. So when you're in Super Saiyan, so what you could do, like I said, it's all about closing in. So there's going to be that momentary pause when either they're going to vanish or do something. If they don't vanish, you could throw out Super God Fist. So once you hit with Super God Fist, you know you just got to take it. Pause. If you miss or anything else or whatever happens, then you could instant transmission and then make your way out of there. That's how that works. And of course, finally, you can hit triangle and circle to do the long knockback and to actually combine with his Kamehameha wave fully charged. Okay, so this is pretty much the rundown for Goku all the way up to Super Saiyan 3. You know, like and subscribe. If you did find this helpful, please share it and y'all stay creative.